Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warships Legends Mobile. As you can see, I am in a Japanese destroyer. I am in the Isukaze. And this was one of my earlier games on the ship, so I'm just getting used to the idea of playing destroyers in this game, which is a little bit different than on Blitz. But if you are expecting a battle where I'm doing really well and doing a lot of damage and doing a lot of torpedo hits, then this is not the battle for you. In fact, the only reason I'm featuring this battle is because, well, you'll see. So we are starting. We're starting on the left flank, and I'm thinking, do I go through the middle? Now I'm in a Japanese destroyer. Japanese destroyers are not very good at gunfights with enemy destroyers, and there's 4 of the buggers. So I probably don't want to get into one, which means I probably want to go the long way around. Scout. I'm trying to scout things here, but it looks like the cruiser that I'm sailing with is also coming the long way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump some torpedoes in the general direction where I think something might be coming. I've had luck with these sort of things before, because the Isukaze has a very fast torpedo reload. And yeah, the cruisers are coming with me around. So I'm going to go ahead and scout and see if anybody comes the long way around while dunking some torpedoes in the general direction of the enemy team. And then we'll see how things are going. Even with the engine boost, it's not the fastest destroyer out there, so I'm just actually keeping ahead of the cruisers, and as soon as I start turning a little, I'm dropping a lot of speed, so we will mostly rely on our concealment and again, you see the torpedoes are already reloaded. I will rely on our concealment to see if we can find somebody. Maybe we can spot an enemy destroyer. And I've got 2 cruisers with me, so I'm not too afraid of them at that point. And it looks like the friendly destroyer is also woken up and is having the same idea and is also dropping torpedoes in the general direction. But there isn't anybody here. So what gives? Now we have spotted the enemy battleship. There is only one of them. Where are the 4 enemy destroyers? Where is everybody? I mean, at this point, I have no idea where the enemy team is, but I'm completely out of range of trying to actually torpedo anything. So I figured, you know what? Well, if I'm out of range of things, I'll get into range of things, and hopefully I can outspot enemy destroyers, and my cruisers can finish them off. Okay, so I think we found 2 of the enemy destroyers, which are somewhere playing around the middle. But, well, my teams, if you look at the destroyers on my team on the minimap, they actually we're relatively well positioned. There's one everywhere to keep them spotted, and there's some firepower around. It's just that my little left flank push here, together with half of my team, hasn't gotten us anywhere. And we've already lost 2 of our destroyers. So, well, this doesn't look too good for us now, does it? The team calls out the center area. Now, we could try to fight them in the center area, and they are starting to threaten our capture circles. But I'm kind of thinking, okay, I want to go after that Orion, but, well, I can't get there, so I might as well drop some torpedoes in the central area just in case anybody actually happens to run into them. And then I'm going to go into the enemy capture circle, because, well, the enemy team is running rapidly towards the right flank. There is absolutely nobody here. So, okay, in that case, I'll get into the capture circle. Now, as soon as I'm in the capture circle, obviously the enemy team will know that someone is in the capture circle, and all they have to do is, well, shoot us. Well, I do have smoke screens. Nope, I don't think my torpedoes have hit anything. I have smoke screens, so that shouldn't be too bad. And there's no carrier around. I obviously don't want to use my guns on the Orion right now. But I'm just gonna head into the enemy capture circle, and the Orion is blissfully unaware of the fact that I am here. Now he shouldn't, because now I'm capping. So if anyone's paying any attention whatsoever, they should come back and try to reset me. Or at least one of the destroyers. There are 4 enemy destroyers. Where are they? Someone can get back to the capture circle. There's some fast movers in there. Okay, so they're now capping our base as well, but that's a destroyer, and I still have a bunch of cruisers because they actually fell back and are defending our capture circle. So, well, in that case, well, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm still trying to get into range of that Orion and actually drop some torpedoes on him, but he's sailing away from me, so even though my torpedoes actually have range, he's gonna be out of range by the time the torpedoes get there, so yeah, well, I guess we're just sitting in the capture circle doing our thing here. And just now, the first enemy ship goes down. So just now we pull the kill back. I'm gonna drop some torpedoes in case any of the enemy destroyers decides that, you know what, they're capping our base. Maybe I should get back to it and do something about it. Because they apparently have no interest in doing something about it. And I don't want to get spotted, because if I shoot the Isokase there, then I'm going to be revealed. And then all they need to do is hit me once and the capture progress is reset. So I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to be torpedoed in case, yeah, he sent some torpedoes into the capture circle. Okay, some things have happened and we've evened out on kills. Okay, that's good. Yes, he has sent torpedoes out into the capture circle. That's why I'm just sitting here. But, you know, you are now 40 seconds away from being capped out. And you are in no position to do that, to do anything about it. I mean, the Orion could have come back and tried to block the capture progress. The Isokase could have come back through the center there, tried to block the capture progress. But nobody did. So once again, my torpedoes are reloaded, so I'm just gonna drop them at the edge there, just in case the Isokase comes out of that side. And we're 16 seconds away from winning by capping. The enemy team's a kill ahead again, and they're ahead on points, so I'm just gonna smoke up right now and gonna start shooting at the Isokase, but obviously this is extreme range, so, and he's turning away, so yeah, I'm not actually hitting anything. And we've capped out. Now here comes the big reveal. Here comes the reason why I actually showed you this battle. Look at where I came in the team. Now, I'm not going to come first, obviously, but I have done no damage to the enemy team this whole game. And I'm coming fourth. Which means that there are 5 people in my team who have gotten less experience than I have, who has done, well, the only thing I've done was sailing through an empty water and capping out the enemy base because they all run away and chose not to defend it. Yeah, I found that hilarious, and that's why I'm showing it to you today. So, even if you're doing absolutely nothing in terms of damage to the enemy, you can still come up in a decent position on your team if all you manage to do is cap the enemy base. And that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.